Hello and welcome, I am Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our Factorio free play campaign. This time with more knowledge and better designs. I want flying robots. I want them back. Once you have them, you never want to not have them. Okay, so one electric mining drill can easily power two of these stone furnaces. We have plenty of furnaces. Let's expand this, and it doesn't have to be pretty right now. It just needs to be functional. We'll end up making a major mining column soon. Just not yet. Alright, so we're going to need a second electric miner. Oh, we already have two, never mind. Alright, so let's go to... kind of like that-ish. And we've got some track. A little bit more would be nice. Get our power over. Don't have enough power cables. It probably doesn't need to be that long. Okay, so we got stuff coming in on both sides. I do think it's probably going to be fine to do a series like that. We only have two inserters. We'll need more of those. To do that, we need more iron. So it looks like we're going to have to start off with just two of them functional. And of course, we still have to manually provide these things with fuel. We do not have coal coming in yet. But we've just doubled our iron production, so that will allow us to pretty rapidly get some more stuff built up and going. Get these second two inserters. And now we've got these useless burner miners, which we're probably never going to use. That's okay. That is what they are. Not going to worry about automating the output yet, although I do want to have, in the primary mining column, I'm going to want to have, I like pure resources now. I like to use pure resource inputs, outputs, and then I use splitters to make combination tracks. So what I'm going to want is we might end up using long-armed inserters. Actually, no, I have a better idea. We'll use regular inserters into furnaces. We'll do a triple track. We'll have copper and coal, coal and iron on one side, coal and iron on the other, and then the central one will be output iron. And then we'll do something similar for the coal, or for the copper production. Notice how we can get by on just a burner miner for now with copper. Very little uses it early on. A few electronics here and there. And you use it for telephone poles, whatever they're called, electrical poles. I'm actually going to drop off the stone. Trying to keep my inventory clean. Let's get rid of that iron. Okay, so we do have our radar units. One operational. Let's build a few more. We have tons of power production right now, and it's just a lot simpler to focus on your base and let the radar do its job. I used to kind of like wander around and explore. And that's okay, but if you get enough radar, they'll reveal the entire area, and then once you've revealed the entire area, they can't really go further than that, then you just disassemble them, and then there goes the power cost. It'll be nice to get some research going, so we can use splitters and things like that. But for now, I want to get the radar started. And then let's design or consider where we want this primary column. I usually like the column to be north-south. And my goodness, that is a lot of oil. However, it looks like we're going to probably do an east-west column because there's just more space. Looks like the radar's doing its job. If we move this thing we can do a big thing here where there's a bunch of stone. But stone's kind of not important. We've got another one up there. I'd rather use this area for primary assembly. Primary factory loop, I guess we could call it. It's going to require a little bit of chopping, though. Sometimes it's really one extreme or the other. Either you have like a huge forest or you're in a desert. So you're either craving trees so you can make telephone lines or power lines, or you have to spend lots and lots of time chopping down trees. In my other campaign, I built a flamethrower, and I used it to burn trees down. It was marginally more effective than cutting them down. The main advantage to burning them down was that you didn't have trees in your inventory, or wood in your inventory. Alright, so we're going to need to put down our 5 more radars. That's going to take our power usage up quite a bit. We still have room, and that's going to reveal the map pretty quickly. The other thing is that they do not cause they don't cause pollution. What does cause pollution is the boilers. So just trying to evenly distribute that. Oh, and as I do that, I run out of fuel. Of course. Getting kind of low on fuel. What do you say we tap into that coal? Or even better, we could do allow the coal to... So the boilers will get first dibs on fuel. Any spare fuel can come through and be used for the primary run. We're going to need more transport belts. Gotta get that infrastructure built up. One thing I think would be really cool if they could add to the game would be like a wealth value. Assign everything a unit value in wealth. Looks like we just broke our pickaxe. Iron axe. So assign everything in the game like a unit value, and then you could see how much you've produced over time, how valuable your thing is. Okay, so we're going to want to merge the coal with iron, and then we're going to want to split it after that. So for now, let's just say this will be the output row. Now we'll do the output row down here. Iron output. Mixed layer. Which puts the furnaces above. I might just ignore this iron. It's in my way. I mean, there's quite a bit there, but... Yeah, let's move all this now. That way we don't have to worry about feeding it wood anymore. Okay, so we're going to merge these two lines. Let's stop this short somewhere in this area. And let's grab our furnaces now again, and we'll put one, say, here. Yeah, let's just ignore that iron. I don't really care about it. And let's put these guys here, and here. Get some power lines over there. That's right, we've got crappy power cables. When you have crappy power cables, all you have to do is offset the furnace assembly by 1. Instead of putting them right next to each other, you just leave a space in the center. And you still will have room. Although this should actually be here. Because you need 2 spots for inserters. and you can't quite power them with the crappy ones. Alright, so now we've got a good assembly there. We could actually probably add even more, and I think we will. Need a few more inserters. Let's just make 5. We'll also need some more burner electric mining drills. So clear this out. Probably not a bad idea to go check on copper. Also, if we're going to add more more electric miners, might want to check on power. I think we might need one more boiler or steam engine. I constantly call them the wrong thing. It's just something that I do. Boilers. I freely use the word assembly. Like just say stuff. Whatever. Now we actually, in this setup, right now, we only want coal to come in on one side. But it is building up a backlog, so I don't think we need to really worry about increasing that production. That's quite a bit of power requirement. Each one of these things costs 90 kilowatts, which is about, each one of these can power 5. So we'll get the next one there. And then let's get our inserters over here. Nope, in the wrong way. So you can either press the R key twice, or you can just grab an inserter and plant it down again. Okay, we'll get those going. Now we don't actually even have technology to do long-armed inserters, but I've already got my base kind of planned around having them. So I don't know if we actually have... Do we have enough coal production? No, there's no coal production getting through anymore. We're going to need more. And I'm going to relay this out. It's not going to be a problem to temporarily disassemble it. If we're going to do this, though, I'd prefer to kind of tap the bottom half of the coal like this-ish. Look in the right-hand corner over here, the expected resources. 7.3k, so we want to try to balance it. So if we do that, it's got an expected resources of 10k. Yeah, I guess it's okay to do that. Make sure that the resources are coming in on the same side they came in before, so that it's not going to mess up our factory over there. We got double up coal production. Should be plenty. Okay, what do you say we build our first science lab and start off our first 10 science, so that we can get automated construction going and also try to... Oh, that's right, I didn't plant down my new inserters, or my new guys here. I think this one... Yeah, I'm okay with that. Alright, let's put these on hold. Got our science lab. We're going to start off with automation, because I want the long-handed inserters and I want assembling machines. And we need more track. More transport belts. There we go. That should be enough to get all 8 of these running. And once we get that first technology, we can put long-handed inserters here and make an output row. And then I want a splitter here so that we can actually have a second line of these so I can fill up the iron output on both sides of the track. Or transport belt, as it's technically called. If you want to get all technical. Okay. I also like to have the coal come in on both sides, but for now... Yeah, actually, let's set this up properly so we can do double coal input. We're going to want to do this, and then just have this go up and around for now. And then we just wait a second until that gets off. And now we can properly utilize both sides of the track. Just helps for backlog. I mean, if you're going to build the track, you might as well use both sides of it, right? I'm still so used to having my my wires on specific ones. Let's set this up. So now, if they're in here and you control-click anywhere in the inventory, it'll load everything in, and then it'll automatically put stuff where you're used to it being. So like, for now, I want my tracks to be here, and that'll be good for now. Certainly don't need coal in the inventory, or iron plates, or offshore pumps, or boilers. Electric mining drills are rarely placed, so I don't think that they need a spot. Yep, so this will build up a backlog on both sides now if it does get full, and then it'll still merge it on the proper side. Lots of iron plates now, more than I'm actually using. So I've still got one single red potion I gotta go drop off. I call them potions. They're not potions. They're science packs. We'll make more on our own time here. This will also give us assemblers, so we can extend this down further. Yay, we have it. Let's get logistics next so we can get a splitter. And let's build 8 of those things. We'll need more red science packs. I think I only queued up 10. We need 20 for this research. And our goal now is to get the red science pack generation automatic as quickly as we can. And I need to use this iron. I've increased my iron production, but I'm not actually using it yet. So we also have the ability to build assembling machine 1s now. So I like to get this thing started making just making gears, because it saves a lot of time, so I don't have to make the gears. And then also it's very easy early on to make these things automatically. You just take regular iron plates with iron gears. So we'll build a few assembling machines. We'll probably need a few of them to start. And it looks like maybe 4 actually can't power 8 effectively. Like the first 5 or so are always working, but then every now and then these back ones are not getting anything done. It would be too convenient if it was a 1-to-1 ratio, or sorry, 1-to-2 ratio. But that's okay. Hey, we got our long-handed inserters. Let's get our output automatic now. So even though that dashed line there is going into the middle of the machine, because the machine is a 2-tile thing, if any tile of the long-handed inserter reaches into it, it can use it as to grab from. So there we've got our iron output. And next up, I want to double up this line in preparation for our splitter. And let's also... I'm actually going to just move these 4 down here. Well, maybe not. So it's going to be quite a long time before we have to really worry about getting attacked. I used to try to make guns right away. You don't really need them. So the radar's doing its job. We found our first 2 enemy bases. There's a single little base there, and it looks like 3 spawners there. Our pollution is kind of close to them, but we'll just build some guns and go kill them. If we get like 10 guns and then creep them toward the base, we can take out the base, and then we'll have a long time before the next base is within pollution range. Alright, so we got our assemblers. We've got our direct stream of iron. Let's actually end these here so we don't need to quite make as much. Iron will be on both sides and be pretty quickly deployed there once I get the splitter out. So let's see, we want to put down our assembler guy. We will need some more inserters, always do. And let's just get started on iron gear wheels, I think. In fact, why don't we try to really utilize this layout, and we'll use some more long-handed inserters. On this side of the track we will put gears. We'll do that, and then let's just... We're not going to need this many gears, so I shouldn't go crazy. Don't go overboard. We're not there yet. We will need a long-handed inserter or two. Then let's make some regular other ones. I've got 16 science packs, which I'm not automatically delivering those over here yet, so they're not working. Not getting any closer to our splitter, which we need soon. Okay, so the long-handed inserter in this case we will use to grab the iron from here. Oh, don't need two for it. And then we will use a regular inserter to pull out the gears and put them onto this track, which will end up continuing and going down further this way now. So now we've got both of them. Let's go ahead and get another assembler here and probably do storage above it for now. But, okay, before we go much further, I'm going to take a break. I do look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone. Look forward to seeing you soon.